Welcome back to Poetry Factory. My name is Maria Winda, and now we're going to learn about alliteration and rhyme in poem.
Whether the weather be fine or whether the weather be not, whether the weather be cold or whether the weather be hot. Well, whether the weather, whatever the weather, whether we like it or not. I did it, I did it, I did it, hooray! Alliteration. We're going to begin with alliteration. My personal preferred definitions come from AmericanRhetoric.com, which states alliteration is a figure of emphasis that occurs through the repetition of initial consonant letters or sounds in two or more different words across successive sentences, clauses, or phrases.
And now, we're going to talk about the purpose of alliteration. The purpose of alliteration is to create consistent pattern that catches the mind's eye and focuses attention. Alliterative poems tend to be tongue twisters. They're written for the fun they bring when they are read. I'm consistently practicing a tongue twister which contain alliteration such as Sally sells seashells at the seashore, and what you heard in the opening of this video is also a tongue twister that contain alliteration. Proper alliteration is not a repetition of letters, it is a repetition of sound. For example, never and night. Never and night is alliterate because they begin with the same consonant sound. Conversely, even though tin and tank begin with the same letter, they do not alliterate because they don't begin with the same consonant sound. Alliteration is also referred to as a head rhyme. This is a perfect segue into the rest of our discussion of rhyming. From here on out, our focus will be on the sound at the end of words and lines.
Rhyme is a repetition of similar sounding words. There is an enormous amount of ways to utilize rhyming in poetry. So we're going to cover some of the basic and the most recognizable methods, but feel free to experiment and venture on your own path as well.
The perfect rhyme is when two or more words rhyme in a way where their last stressed vowel and all sounds that follow are the same, such as teacher and creature, savior and behavior, and friction and diction.
Imperfect rhyme, also called a half rhyme, also called the near rhyme, also called a slant rhyme, has a repetition of sound in the final consonant but not in the preceding vowel or consonant, like the word bald and health, tall and tall, round and moon. Assonance, sometimes also referred to as slant rhyme as well, is when words have the same vowel sound. Example: bowl and tall, rate and take, pine and time.
Consonance is when words have the same consonant sound, as in litter and better, down and clown, racket and rocket.
A pararhyme, also referred to as a half rhyme or double consonants, is when different vowels appear within identical consonant pairs. This can be seen in the words block and black, rot and rat, hole and hell.
Identical rhyme. Identical rhyme is simple. The same word twice in the same rhyming positions. Literally the same word. Good and good, working and working, justification and justification. Next, I rhyme, also known side rhyme or spelling rhyme, are words having the same spelling but their sound is different. Tough and bow, stuff and love, alone and gone. In the final segment in this episode, we're going to briefly discuss a few rhyming positions. The first one is end rhyme. The end rhyme, also known as a tail rhyme, is the rhyming of the final syllable of a line.
I walk out the door to go to the store, thinking it was my last chore, but I actually had more. Internal rhyme. Internal rhyme is when a word at the end of a line rhymes with another word in the same line. The example is, they insisted I take a much needed break and to consider it for my sanity's sake. It showcases the internal rhyme of take and break, which both words appear in the same rhyme. Monorhyme. Monorhyme is the utilization of only one repeating end rhyme in a stanza. The example we use for end rhyme is also considered a monorhyme. And last, holorhyme. Holorhyme is when all the words of two entire lines rhyme. For ice cream, for ice cream. If you've gotten to the end of this video that discuss about alliteration and rhymes, you deserve a heads up. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.